Dramatic moment: knifeman is taken down by gun cops after stabbing 4 toddlers in France playground bloodbath. This is the moment a knifeman was taken down by gun-wielding cops after stabbing 4 toddlers at a French playground. The dramatic footage was filmed by a pedestrian who witnessed the on-sea bloodbath unfold, in which several people were left with life-threatening injuries. The terrifying clip showed a man evading the maniac knifeman with cops chasing on foot behind. A gunshot is heard, but it appears to strike the victim as he crosses the line of fire and subsequently collapses to the ground. The attacker then lays into the innocent adult before cops pile on top of him and control the incident. As the man is handcuffed, he can be heard panting aggressively into the ground as he is restrained, while the stabbed victim cries out in pain. French prosecutors confirmed the adult was hurt both with the attacker's knife and later by a shot fired by cops as they made the arrest. Prosecutor Line Bonnet Mathis told AP another adult also suffered knife wounds. A British girl was reported to be among the 4 kids stabbed in the playground bloodbath earlier that day. The girl was among 4 toddlers, the youngest just 22 months old, who were attacked. All the youngsters suffered life-threatening injuries but were said to be stable last night. The British girl was thought to be on a family holiday in the French Alps resort of Annecy. She was taken to hospital in Grenoble. The youngest victim is a Dutch toddler aged just 22 months old. The 2 other children, both from France and described as cousins, are 2 and 3. The adult victims were both men, aged 70 and 78, with the latter said to be looking after his grandchild at the park when horror broke out. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak shared his condolences following the horror attack. All our thoughts are with those affected by this unfathomable attack, including a British child and with their families. I've been in touch with President Macron. We stand ready to offer any assistance that we can, he said. Terrifying footage showed the maniac knifeman stalking the busy park in Lake Annecy before lunging at the kids in front of terrified parents. Bystanders said at least one of the children wounded in the frenzied attack was in a buggy at the time. Others described running for their lives after the knifeman launched the attack at the playground before being chased away. Footage shared by the French newspaper Le Parisien and police union chief Bruno Adel appears to show a man clad in black wielding a knife near the scene. The attacker, who is wearing a cross, can be heard shouting, "In the name of Jesus Christ," as he waves the knife in the air before stabbing the kids. Eyewitnesses described mums screaming as the knifeman pounced on the kids. An eyewitness told BFM TV, "He jumped, started shouting and then went towards the strollers, repeatedly hitting the little ones with a knife. Mothers were crying, everybody was running," said George, another witness, and owner of a nearby restaurant. Schools are locked down following the horror, Deputy Mayor of Annecy, Chantal Farmer told BBC News. When asked how people living in the town are, she said, "They are shocked and devastated. They're really sad and they feel also some anger, so we share this with them. We try to answer some questions that we can. We try to protect the children because we had schools around, so we locked them down for a while, and so we also give information to the parents and also to the people working in those schools. All the people in Annecy are very shocked right now." Former Liverpool footballer Anthony Le Tolick, who happened to be at the scene, shared a video on his Instagram story. He said, "I was running by the lake and I saw around 10 people running in the opposite direction to me. I asked them what was happening and someone told me, 'Run, run, there is someone stabbing people. He has stabbed some children, run, run.'" An eyewitness, who asked not to be named, said, "The man was shouting in English, and caused absolute panic when he started attacking the little ones. He wanted to hurt as many people as he could. He caused carnage. The young children were just easy targets." Another witness told Le Dauphine, after people tried to scare him, he walked away and the police intervened. He spoke English. "In the beginning, we all thought it was staged, but with the cries of people, we realized that it's reality." The guy was confused. Prime Minister of France Elisabeth Borne said, "Our whole country is in shock." The suspect, named as Syrian migrant Abdelmeza H., 31 and dad to a 3-year-old himself, was injured and taken to hospital. His application for asylum is thought to have been declined 4 days before the attack. He was not known to security agencies, and French prosecutors said they do not believe he has a terrorist motive. Speaking to France Bleu, an eyewitness reported that the man had been going to the playground every day for the past 2 months. He was there every morning, from morning to night, and everyone had spotted him a bit because he was all alone. The suspect's ex-wife, who is living in Sweden, had not heard from him for 4 months, BFM TV reported. The couple are said to have separated 8 months ago, with his wife looking after their child. The TV channel also reported the suspect was homeless and he was from Hasake, Syria. French President Emmanuel Macron slammed the stabbing as an act of absolute cowardice. The nation is shocked. Our thoughts are with them as well as their families and the emergency services, he wrote on Twitter. Home Secretary Suella Braverman said she is appalled by the attack and tweeted, "I am appalled by the attack on young children in Annecy, France. My thoughts are with the children, their families, and the local community who have been affected by this shocking act. I'm in touch with my friend, Minister G. Darmanin, to offer our full support." François Astorg, the mayor of Annecy, yesterday said, "Appalling attack this morning on the Pacquire Park in Annecy. All my thoughts to the victims and families." A local lawmaker, Antoine Armand, tweeted that children were attacked on a playground and called the attack abominable. Annecy, a lake located in the French Alps, is a popular tourist destination.